I was a member of the network, and it was my Victor Kayam moment when the chap that was running it stood up at the end of one of the events and quite out of the blue said, "I'm looking to pass this business on. If anyone's interested, let me know." I was there with my publishing business, and we were getting great referrals into the local business community. And I reckoned that 30% of my business was coming purely from referrals. It had worked. I was a committed member. We had a chat, and it seemed to me a wonderful addition to my business. And so we bought the business, and that was on September the 11th, 2001. It's highly unlikely you will walk into any business networking group and walk away 10 minutes later with business leads and for sales to satisfy an order book. That's not what it's about. That's why we very much stress that it's about building the relationship. But to build a relationship, you've got to have two-way communication, listening and talking in equal amounts, so that people learn and understand what it is that you, your business, your products, your services are about, but you in turn understand what the others do. It's really important, though, that once you've established a good relationship, if you are in return getting what's called many referrals, it's important that you reciprocate that. Now, define a referral. That's a very difficult thing to do. You have to be so careful when you give referrals, because when you give a referral, you put your reputation on the line. It's got to be given to the right person at the right time, and that they do the right thing with it, so that you aren't compromised in the end. But once that's been handed over, it will soon dry up, though, if it ends up being a one-way street. You've got to be giving as well as receiving in that business relationship for it to have any long-term value to it. Because if not, unfortunately, the reservoir will run dry very, very quickly. The one thing which you will have after one of our events is from 2 o'clock onwards, you'll have a lot of homework to do. You will have made promises and commitments to people that you will have just met. And you must follow that through, and you must either make the phone call, make the appointment for tea or coffee or lunch. Don't email them, speak to them. Keep it on the same level that you started the relationship initially, which was human contact, preferably out with an office, so that you can expand on the common grounds that you established in the first instance. If you do nothing, surprisingly enough, nothing therefore happens.